First of all, I have to tell you that when I first saw you, my mom took me to see Invasion of the Body Snatchers when I was way too young.
Yeah.
And from then on, I was hooked. You were one of my favorite actors.
Oh, thank you.
You're welcome. Now, the thing I like about what you do is a lot of people can take a quote-unquote villain, written villain, and turn it into something different. That's what you do here. How do you find that?
He doesn't think he's a villain. He thinks he's an administrator. He thinks he's a president. I mean, he was very, very ambitious, and he contrived to become it by poisoning all his competition. So he knows he's ruthless and merciless, and expedient. You know, he was grooming Seneca Crane in the first film to be his successor. Mm-hmm. And Seneca Crane killed him, and failed him, and he killed him. In essence, the first person who's been a possibility to be a successor to him that he could die with is Katniss Everdeen. She has all the talent, all the skills, she has the instinct, she has the wit. And at the moment she's in the arms of these revolutionary people who are trying to overthrow his government, who are trying to get food, little staples like that. And he's trying to convert her by threats and connivance and rewards to come over to his side. He doesn't say that to her, but that's the chess game that he's playing, and he loses. And then it doesn't make any difference. It's still filled with joy and love and pleasure, this battle, even if he loses it.
Well, I like the fact that there is a humanistic approach where you have your own granddaughter saying, oh, I want to look like her. I want to be her.
Yeah, which is a bit discouraging because she's got the same goddamn hair as Katniss Everdeen, and you know, it's just another piece of the puzzle that I've lost.
Now, when you prepared for this, did you look at the books? Did you say, okay, I want to read this guy? Or did you kind of just take it by the script and find him from there?
This script had like 2 lines in it. Sure. I was sent the script by my agent and Larry Gelper, and he sent it to me, and I'll be finished in a minute. We have 4 minutes. It's just impossible, and because I talk in paragraphs. And he sent it to me, and just for the pleasure of reading it, and I said, I really want to be a part of this. I wrote him a letter. I said, explained to him why. I explained the political significance of this and how important it was for me at my age to be a part of this film that could revolutionize young people who had been dormant for 2 or 3 decades. And he gave the letter to Gary, and Gary employed me, and then we had further conversations and a longer exchange of letters that were paragraphs and paragraphs and paragraphs. And then he wrote those 3 scenes in the Rose Garden that were not in the book, that defined the character. He writes beautifully, Gary Ross, like a poet, you know, with such economy. And then this film, Francis Lawrence took over and was blissful to work with, absolutely blissful, and has made a wonderful film. Yeah. A film that is not only for young people, not only for younger than young people, not only for young adults, but for adults. It's a film that will remind them of what a perilous situation we are in, that we must not ever be complacent, that we have to struggle against the oligarchy of privilege, which is what Coriolanus Snow represents, you know. I mean, Coriolanus Snow is a friend of David Koch. Oh. Or maybe he isn't.